Open your fortune cookie.
I'm opening my fortune cookie. And then I got it all over the table.
Welcome to Midlife Gems.
I got a little gem here. You want to see what it
gosh.
says?
Yeah.
And I got cookie all over your counter. I'm so sorry.
Cookie on my counter.
It says, true love is worth waiting for. Thank you, Panda Express. That was lame.
Oh.
That was lame.
Is it worth waiting for, or?
I think really what it comes down to is it's more important to learn to love yourself before you try to find true love. That's
Yes.
really more important than just sitting there waiting for true love.
Panda.
You know?
Panda. All right. So for me, though, we have to eat the cookie before we read the insert there,
Oh,
or else it doesn't make sense. Do you do that?
does it change words if you eat it?
Yeah.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Does it all scrambled up before you eat it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Then
It's
of course you have
it's
to eat it.
it's like the true fortune happens if you eat all
So if
that
I eat this, it's gonna change?
dry ass cookie. Well, no, you pulled it out first.
I don't want your dry cookie. Oh, only if it's gonna change. I don't want to eat the cookie though. It's unnecessary calories for no reason at all.
For dry.
I have to watch my cholesterol and stuff. So
Cholesterol.
woo.
Okay. So we're just diving in.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, hold on. Let me try this intro. Okay. So
We're gonna have an intro song.
I already recorded me trying to do this. But we'll do it now, and then we'll get an intro song. Maybe we can get your hippie friend to make us a.
Oh, he would definitely do it.
Do you think he would?
Oh, he would definitely do it.
Yeah.
We could probably just use one of his songs, but yeah.
He'd probably just be like, whatever, girl.
We'll be like,
this big, hard, solid rock. But if we let ourselves break off a little bit and are softer, like we can literally go anywhere
absolutely
across the world.
Yeah.
And so
I mean,
I'm just diving into that.
No, but you're right. Like for example, pudding stones. They're a huge stone to find in Michigan. Everybody loves pudding stones. They're a conglomerate. So what that means is you have silica, sand, okay?
Yep.
Basically gluing these different rock bits together.
Oh, I love those.
That's a pudding stone, okay? So it's nature's glue, okay? So it's a natural conglomerate. You can get other conglomerates with cement and that's man-made, but a pudding stone is a natural conglomerate with quartz as the glue for the other rocks.
Okay.
So pudding stones are found in Michigan. People love to find them. They aren't from Michigan. They're in Michigan, but they're not from Michigan. The reason that they're here, they were from up closer to northern Canada and whatnot.
Okay.
During the glacial patterns and whatnot, they came down, and then when it started to unfreeze, all of the water was coming in. Michigan was a glacial basin. Okay. This was pretty much underwater. That's why you get all of the fossils here, right? Okay. You have your Petoskey stones. There's a million different fossils, and it's all sorts of corals, chain coral, different stuff. Yeah. But it's because this used to be flooded.
Okay.
So when the glaciers were coming down, they were pulling rocks with them, and one of those rocks that they pulled was the pudding stone. So it is not a Michigan stone, but it is a Michigan stone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Relate to that.
Yeah. So it is also apart from somewhere else. They got put somewhere else, and now it's popular and doing its thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody loves these things.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful metaphor.
See, pudding stones.
Pudding stones.
That's what I say. Pudding stones.
Yes. Okay. So next question.
Oh, I didn't even realize we're still asking questions.
I did it, but I didn't know where to go. I was like, oh shit, I don't know what to say now.
I like it.
Let's move into the next bullet point.
All right.
Okay. How would you rank these? Okay. In your life right now.
Okay.
And the choices are coffee, rocks, living in your 40s, being a small business, or just like zoning the fuck out.
Or like, what are my favorite things?
Yeah, just rank them.
Because like midlife would not be on there at all.
Okay, so that's the bottom. That's the bottom. Okay.
So rocks, definitely rocks. Always my number one. That's my passion. That's everything. That's where I go from, small business, and stuff like that. So rocks for sure. Then probably small business, just because I really like getting out there, talking, doing the people, doing the, what is that called? Networking. I don't like networking, but I like talking to people. So it's the same idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then probably coffee. coffee because I need to keep going, you know.
Yeah.
It's not always coffee. I do like tea sometimes and
Okay.
energy drinks, but I try not to, you know, so there is that.
Okay.
And then zoning out because that's disassociating is how I deal with life for sure.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And then I guess we have to go with midlife after
Me
that
too.
because, you know, I mean, it's there, you know. In reality, though, I am in a better place personally than I have ever been in my entire life.
Yeah.
I'm in my power spot right now.
Mhm.
I have found who I am. You know, I'm coming into everything. I really am emotionally and mentally in my best space I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
Just my body is starting to go to hell. So that's not fair, you know, like
This is true.
my hip, I'm starting to
This
limp.
is
It's
true.
stupid. So now like I'm finally in my power, but my body's like, nope, see ya.
Slow down, girl.
You can't do that. So, you know, that's midlife, I guess. That's fun.
We went to a concert at the park the other day, and maybe like 4 or 5 songs, and Sarah was like, "I'm gonna have to stand up.
I know.
I'm gonna have to stand up soon."
Because we were sitting on cement and my hip can't handle it. It's so dumb.
Oh, it was
But
adorable.
yeah.
I was like, "This is us.
Mhm,
this is life
mhm.
in your
At
40s."
least it's not my knees,
Yeah,
you know?
we were still out there doing the damn thing.
I can still dance. I was rollerblading last year at midnight on the Lansing River Trail. Like, what was I even doing? But
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
know.
wild.
Yeah, that was stupid. But but you know, I fell, hurt myself. But you know, it was
But you
fine.
did it.
I did
You
it.
freaking
I
did it.
did do it. Yeah, skydiving is on my list too. So maybe will that make that happen?
Oh shit. Are
I
we
know.
talking about lists now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your list? What's on your list? What do you want to do?
Dude, I need to go to an MMA fight
Yes.
and sit in the
Yeah.
front
Front row.
row.
Get blood on us.
That's what I want. I want to
Yeah.
hear. I
Uh-huh.
want to hear
Uh-huh.
it, but I want to feel it.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I want to feel it.
I hate sports. I don't I don't hate sports. That's a little much, but I am not a big fan of watching sports. I am not a spectator. It's really boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hockey and MMA, man, I love the blood sports. I'm a really nice person. You know, I don't advocate violence. I think it's all bad, but
No.
man, I think this is where I get it out.
Yeah.
Like, hit him with a stick. You know, I'm like, "Grr." Yeah, like I love hockey, man. Hockey, MMA, yeah, that's
There
it. So,
is, but I think like um yes, in hockey when they're skating and you just hear it, you
uh-huh.
hear the blade on the ice, yeah,
Yep.
and you feel it, like you feel that.
And it's a quick game, so that makes it
Yeah.
easier. It's back and forth, back and forth, back
Yeah.
and forth. Whereas, you know, like some of them are just like, oh my gosh, what is taking so long?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Not.
That's why they're so entertaining in the stands, though. Like, have
Yes.
you been to a professional baseball game?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Me too. Unfortunately, a couple of them. And yeah, they have all these games and little pit
Yes.
stop areas because they
Yeah.
know the game is boring to watch.
And you're literally sitting there in the sun,
Yeah.
just baking, just like your thighs are just getting melted to the seat.
That's why I don't wear shorts
And
anymore.
they're
I
like-
can't deal with that feeling.
Yeah.
Sticking to vinyl? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you will not catch us at a freaking baseball game.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I
No.
mean, if they want to give us free tickets, sure. I'll
Sure.
show up. Especially the Lansing Lug
The
Nuts.
lug nuts are fun.
They have a dog night. They have a beer night.
Yeah.
You know, that could be a theme night would be fun.
Yeah.
The Savannah Bananas. I do want to go see them.
What is that?
They are a baseball team that they're like the Globetrotters of baseball.
Oh.
Yeah. So they play fun games and like they're dancing. They throw pitches out where they're dancing and doing like they have like dance routines on
I
the field.
like it.
Yes, the Savannah Bananas. I would definitely want to go see them.
I don't know how to spell bananas.
Don't you remember Gwen Stefani? Bananas, bananas. Come on.
Everybody says that, and I have no idea what that song is.
What? What?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I have no
were you
idea.
alive in the 90s? What happened?
I think it
Or was
came-
it the 2000s?
It
Whatever.
was the 2000s, and I had this period of time where I was like so against popular music,
Oh.
and all I listened to was like college radio stations and
So you
stuff.
were like a hipster before hipster was cool.
Yeah,
Is that what you're
so
saying?
I have this gap in music, and
This is
in,
why you
like,
can't spell bananas.
yes, and this is why I can't spell it. I feel like I should listen to that song. But yeah, it's
You definitely have to listen to songs so that way you can spell bananas.
yes.
I mean, come on.
What is the song called? What is it?
I don't know. It's by
Oh.
Gwen Stefani.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. See, like the
Fish
rebel
that eat
girl.
Bananas. Bananas. That's the song. I don't even know the rest of it. I just know that this shit is bananas.
The shit is bananas.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is. She was not wrong. This shit is bananas.
I just I kind of feel like the Don't Speak album was it, and like they
Yeah.
should have just stopped.
Well, this is Gwen Stefani. That was No Doubt.
Oh,
It's different.
oh,
Yes. Kind
yeah.
of like how the same time Bush and Gavin Rossdale, he made his own album and flopped pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, same type of thing. Only Gwen Stefani did
Oh.
not flop.
I am
Hmm.
gonna say she did because
Well,
I like No Doubt better.
this is true. That's fair.
Like Don't Speak, but I don't know. I guess I never really listened to her
Yeah. Then
music.
she got into handbags. Then she married that country guy.
Yeah,
Stopped doing stuff. Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Her handbags are really expensive for
They
whatever reason.
should be.
Yeah.
She's got a lot of red lipstick to buy.
That she does. That she does.
Good for you, Glenn. Like that's your thing. Good for you. Um, okay. All right. So my five ranked would be
No, we gotta do this right. Hold on. We gotta do this right.
oh
I gotta ask you.
oh you gotta ask me.
Yes.
Well, it's the same rank, same things.
Okay, but we have to go backwards here,
Oh,
right? Don't we need to do this? Don't we need to go backwards? Because don't I have to ask you these questions too?
I didn't ask you all of them yet.
Oh,
We're just on the top two.
uh-huh. Okay. Hey, I just don't want to skip you. That's all.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at the color of this. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, that is nice.
We got Big Lots today.
See that?
They're going out of business.
Yeah, they are.
So this is 40% off.
Ooh, nice.
So I got a little journal, a little purple
I like
raspberry
it.
journal, and it says shine bright and be kind.
I don't like the way it feels. Nope. Nope. Oh, that is an uncomfortable sound. Please stop.
Okay, I stopped, but I freaking love it. The other day I bought a real book from Amazon and I took it out of the package and I smelled it.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And
Oh,
my kids looked at me like I was
no, it's fresh
banana.
paper. Oh,
So good.
it is so nice. There's a fragrance company called Demeter,
Okay.
and they make weird scents like that, like old books, fresh cut lawn, buttered lobster,
Ooh.
and they smell legit.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Might have to get one of those candles
yeah,
if they make them.
yeah.
Delicious.
I'm with it. Do you feel grounded now? Speaking of candles,
I do feel grounded,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Let's see if any of the bits are poking out yet. No,
Bits are poking out.
the rocks.
Oh, did you take them out?
No, but it's gotta like melt down and then
Oh, but the rocks are on the top in this one.
yeah, but when you light it, they're heavy, so they fall, and then the wax goes to the top.
Well, then that means we're not gonna see them until it's done.
Ooh, that's even more special. That's
This
even
is
more.
gonna keep doing it because they're gonna keep sinking.
Let's see. How long is this bad boy?
It probably 16 hours.
It's a while.
I don't think we're gonna do the whole podcast on this one time of candling. That's a lot of talking.
That's a lot.
I mean, I'm into it. I can try.
I feel like you could do
I
it.
probably could.
I feel like
Probably could.
I feel like so we're at 30 minutes right
Oh,
now,
look at that.
and I was really terrified to fill up 30 minutes of
Didn't I tell
talking.
you? Easy. We haven't even finished yet. We haven't even gotten to you yet.
You're amazing. Well done.
Told you I could talk.
So, all right, so let's see, 45 minutes. We can hit that. That would be
Easy.
great. Okay, so my my five in order would be small business,
Mm-hmm.
coffee,
Mm-hmm.
zoning the fuck out,
Mm-hmm.
rocks, and then midlife.
Yeah, see, midlife.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
it is. But it's in there. Like it's the worst, but we're in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so we gotta acknowledge it, I think. Um,
How do you feel about midlife? Like I had said, I'm in a lot of my power, my body's falling apart. Where do you think you're at in your midlife? Are you still going to uncover your power? Are you in it?
I think that um, I am learning to ask for what I want.
Ooh, that's huge.
And I think that I'm learning to ask others and I'm learning to ask myself
Mm-hmm.
and expect action
Yes.
after I verbalize that. So
Yes.
from the people in my life and from myself.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I am. I don't know that I feel powerful, but I feel like that is
You'll get there.
gonna take me
Mm-hmm.
like that's an important part of the journey,
Sure is.
I think.
Sure is.
So that's where I am.
You're waking up. You're
Yes.
getting ready to go. I like it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So okay, so that was good. Okay. Your top was rocks.
Yes.
Okay. And so what off the top of your head right now, what's your favorite rock?
Okay, night.
Okay. And why?
Because it's fuzzy.
Ew.
No,
Ew.
it is. It's a little tiny. It's a white rock that it looks like a piece of popcorn, basically. It's in the zeolite family along with the poplite stilbite. A lot of those. It looks like it would be spiky, but it's not. So I have a piece that has been basically pet to death, and it's not really fuzzy anymore. But if you touch it, you can feel the fuzz. So it doesn't look fuzzy anymore, but it feels fuzzy. In reality, it's not actually fuzzy. It's flexible. So
What?
it is a rock that has essentially strands of itself that are poking out in like a fan formation or a splay pattern. And the ends of that fan formation are thin and flexible. So they bend.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
It is a really neat rock. It's not always fuzzy, but most of them are.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I'll have you pet it. It's great.
Yeah, you'll have to bring him here next time. Does it have a name? Do you name your rocks?
No, they're all guys though. If I refer to a rock, about look at him.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, look at this guy.
Yeah.
They're always guys to me, but no, I don't have names for them. I
Interesting.
name the animals outside.
Oh,
We have three raccoons right now outside that are it's a mom and two babies, so it's Chip,
okay.
Dip, and Salsa. And yeah, we had the Mimsies, the possum family outside my house for a while, the Mimsies. And I had Pork
Cute.
Chop the raccoon too. And yeah, no, so I name the animals, not the rocks.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Look
Interesting.
a little Snow White half the
Okay.
time. I got all these little animals and then feeding off my deck. It's ridiculous.
Okay, and then I have two more questions. What So when did you like start to get into rocks? And has it like always been something you've been interested in, or is it like recently? Like for me, so my youngest was into Thomas the Train like crazy. We
Hmm.
had every single train. He knew every train and their number and their color and everything memorized. Probably it's still in there somewhere too. Like
Probably.
if we wanted to access it, we could. Um, but for me, like, I see that in you. Like, I don't know. But I feel like when you were like the first time you saw a rock, like you were just like, oh, and you like just like just like pulled in all the information.
Yeah.
Is that how it happened? Or
So
like what?
yes and no. I've always been into rocks. I grew up across from a quarry when I was a kid, so it wasn't a big quarry, just something little.
Yeah.
But I would go over there and play all the time. My mom hated it, but I would go over there and play all the time. And so I was always into rocks. I was always bringing pockets full of rocks home. And then
Yeah.
everywhere I would go, I would collect a rock. I'm always looking down, so I'm
That's
picking up
true.
rocks.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I've always been interested in rocks. A lot of my knowledge base didn't happen until later though, because I would just get interested and I'd ask questions. And then people would start asking me questions. And then I'd be like, I don't know that answer. Let me go look.
Okay.
And I have a huge science brain. It's always science. And not only that, but I am full Gemini. I have to know everything.
Ah.
Please tell me all of the details I need to know. I deal in information. That is what I do.
Oh.
I feel like my main purpose in life is to learn and teach. That's it. That is the whole point. So rock star is something I love. So as soon as I could, start learning as much as I possibly can. And now my knowledge base is very large.
Nice. Okay. So technically, or untechnically, I guess, what are you like? You're not a geologist.
No,
Like
more
what
mineralogy.
a
Mineralogist,
mineralogist.
yeah. So
Okay.
geology is the study of the rocks, for rock formation systems.
Okay.
The Earth's crust, tectonic plates,
Yeah.
how minerals and rocks are formed in the basic sense. Mineralogy is an offshoot of that, and that is more identification. How
Okay.
they grow, crystallize, why they crystallize. I don't know a lot about rocks, honestly. Rocks are a different thing than minerals.
Yeah.
Rocks are a mixture of a bunch of minerals put together. That's what a rock is.
Okay.
So that is not my bag as much.
Yep.
Minerals are. So quartz is amethyst, which is also a quartz,
Yeah.
the malachite, stuff like that. The minerals that you're going to find at a gem show, that is absolutely my specialty.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I think that is amazing. And I love that you just are able to memorize every single rock, every mineral that you've been able to see. And I feel like that it's something that like you've been touching on, but that it just is you. Like it just feels
It is.
like
It's
you don't need 8-year education
No.
to like tell someone what the rock is,
Yeah,
right?
no, and
Or where it's from. And I love that that's just in your brain and you have access to that. And I think it's amazing. Like some people just have that, and you found that in you, and you can share it with the world.
oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
Oh,
See, that's
yes.
nice.
Mhm.
I deal in information, and
Yeah,
rocks are my favorite currency.
yeah.
And that's what I still have to look stuff up a lot, and I'll know, I think I know what this is, but let me look up to verify. I do that a lot because we're talking, I mean, minerals, there are thousands upon thousands, like hundreds of thousands of species of minerals.
Is it really?
Yes, I cannot. There's like over 100,000 types of jasper.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So do I know them all? God, no. No, I don't. But can I tell you it's a jasper? Yes. Can I tell
Okay.
you what type of jasper? No, because I don't care that much.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
jasper.
yeah.
So
And like some of it, I imagine you'd have to look under a microscope or something,
yeah,
right?
there's a
To
lot of
like,
that too. Identification is really what I'm good at.
yeah,
But yeah, and gemstones I'm not good at either. Once they've been cut and faceted, it's really hard for me to tell too, because that is a whole different ball game. That's a gemology. And that is a
yeah.
different fat ball game in and of
Oh
itself.
my goodness.
Those people can't identify the minerals that I can identify, but I can identify gemstones like they can.
Okay.
Although I have learned there's a trade secret.
Uh-oh.
I could probably do it because all they use is a gem tester, and a gem tester will tell them the hardness. And since gemstones fall under very small categories of hardness, and I
Yeah,
do minerals, which has 0 through 9 hardness levels,
yeah.
gemstones only go usually in the harder ones. So they're
Oh,
easier to test because there's very few categories. So I could get
interesting.
myself a gem tester and become a gemologist, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many people do you see like, hey, I found this ruby like looking thing in the lake. What
No,
is
but people
it?
ask me about their jewelry all the time.
Oh, really?
All the time. Yeah, all the time. And most of the time, it's like a labradorite stone, or it is a stone that I can identify. But if
Yeah,
it's been cut and faceted, I can't tell you.
that's so interesting.
Yeah,
What do you prefer? Like a cut stone?
natural.
Natural.
I want to see how it was formed, why it was formed. I want to do it. Polishing is okay. I like the look of polish, and I think some of them, like once I know this is an agate, polish that because it doesn't look very pretty if it's not polished.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. It
Yeah.
brings out all the colors. I do like that. But
Yeah.
if I'm identifying, and even then some basic stones, just give me the basic. Don't make it pretty. Don't do anything fun with it. I just want it.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
cool things, cool little attributes all to themselves, like malachite, velvet malachite. It looks like a piece of velvet. It's really cool.
I love that you're saying this like you want it all natural, and I'm looking at you and you have purple and blue hair.
Yep,
And
yep.
my hair like currently is like summer white,
It
like
is a
literally.
white. I know. It's like stacking.
But I also love the
Mhm.
natural for sure.
Yep, yep. Just in rocks.
Yeah,
Hair is boring for
your
me,
hair,
so I
have
like
whatever
it.
color hair you want,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. Um, okay. And so the last question, and we're at 41 minutes.
See, I'm gonna still have to
Boom,
talk to you.
boom, boom, boom. What advice would you give someone just starting out and learning about
Metaphysics or rocks?
metaphysics?
Metaphysics. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Just starting out in metaphysics, because again, I didn't believe in metaphysics 5 years ago.
Right.
I didn't care. It wasn't. It was a thing. Maybe not. I don't care. But I
Yeah.
didn't even believe in it. I'm still firmly grounded in science. So if you want to get started in it, learn from where you're starting.
Yeah.
For me, I had to learn from the science base. I had to try and explain everything that I possibly could. And if you get into quantum physics, a lot of people just throw that word around and like, oh, quantum this and quantum that. But like in reality, quantum physics is a study of, it's less than microscopic. It's very, very tiny. We can't see it yet. It's subtle shifts.
Yeah.
You get into that type of energy work, and that's what we do. A lot
Yeah.
of this is subtle shifts with quantum mechanics. It's just very
Yeah.
tiny.
Mhm.
So the science hasn't caught up for a lot of it yet. Some of it we can, some of it we can't. And so for me, I had to learn the science off of everything first before I could start believing in it.
Okay.
But that was me. If you're not science based,
Yeah.
start doing tarot cards. That's a great way to go about it.
Ooh.
Because the easiest way to get validated and know that you're on the right path with it is start reading people. Start doing that. I was still stuck in my, is this real? Am I actually doing my things?
Yeah.
Until I started doing Reiki. And then I would start picking up on stuff. And I would actually, I'd be over there doing my thing and I would help people. Or I would start picking up things that I shouldn't know about people that I all of a sudden do. So that really helped me verify that I might not be able to fully understand this yet, but it works. It's real. I have the power.
Okay.
So that might be a good thing to do, is start reading your tarot cards and getting into there to see what you can do with it.
I love that you said that because I recently bought my first freaking set.
Ooh,
tarot
awesome.
cards. So I'm gonna pull them out right now.
Oh, those are cute.
And these are from the Bee Sisterhood Oracle. Um, and they are a bunch of women who are freaking beekeepers and just amazing. And they made this beautiful set.
Ooh, oracle cards. Those are nice.
And I have in my family, we keep bees. And so honey and like bees have always been a theme in my life. Beeswax candles. And then I saw these and I was like, what? They're so pretty. And I love what the sisterhood was about. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this.
I like it.
And just see. And then you just said that that's a good place to start.
It
And
is.
I love it.
It is.
I love it.
And these are oracle cards.
So what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
So when you're dealing with cards, there's three main types. You have your tarot decks, you have your oracle decks, and then you have your wisdom cards.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The wisdom cards, we're not going to bother talking about them because they're just little nuggets of wisdom on each card, self-explanatory.
Okay.
Okay. So the main decks we're talking about is tarot and oracle.
Okay.
So tarot is every single deck is essentially the same. The only thing that changes is the artwork. Okay.
Yep.
So this deck will have a 3 of cups. This other deck will have a 3 of chalices. The other one will have a 3 of goblets.
Yeah.
But it all means the same thing. The 3 of cups or goblets, whatever, means the same thing.
Okay.
So it is a lot of memorization and structure. If you are a person that likes structure and memorization, tarot is absolutely the way to go.
Okay.
If you are a person that does not like structure, like me,
Yep.
Oracle is the way to go.
Okay.
Because there is no structure in Oracle.
I love it.
Each deck is whatever the artist decided it to be.
Yes.
They usually give you a book like this one has here, with a book that'll tell you what the cards mean.
Yep.
But for people that I don't like being told what this is. I wanted to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oracle is great because I don't even bother reading the book. I pick up the card. I know what it means.
Yeah. Oh.
So I think everybody is in that, and that's a good way to start with that. Start with a card a day.
Yes.
Start off pulling one card a day. Write down in your journal, what do I think this card means? Look in the book, maybe apply it to the day. This is what I think is going to happen for today. And then at the end of the day, go back to your journal and be like, was I right? Was I wrong? How did it actually apply to me? And that's a great way day by day to learn about your tarot or your oracle deck.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I have you pull one?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna
Who am I pulling for, you or me?
pull for what do you want to do?
I'm gonna read you.
Oh, okay. Read me. What'd you get?
This is
the
perfect.
Egg.
This is perfect.
She pulled the egg.
This is perfect. Are they all different colors? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So to me,
Mm-hmm.
what this means is, so this is an egg. This is a start. This is the beginning. We just started our podcast, right? We are just getting this whole thing launching and doing it. You are ready. You are getting started.
Right?
Sarah! Yep.
You're gonna make me a believer.
On top of that, we have the yellow colors here, and then the brown. So this is a lot of solar plexus. Okay, which is yourself, your self-confidence, your self-worth. Yeah. Which means that you are putting a lot of self-confidence, self-worth into this project, which is great. Because it's a good growing thing, right? Yes. This also reminds me a lot of a sunflower. Okay. And what I'm thinking about the sunflowers is another way this relates to us and you here. Sunflowers, when they need more sun and they're not getting enough sun, they turn to the other sunflower and they share. We are starting a podcast, sharing our lives, sharing our goals. Yeah. You picked the perfect card.
Oh, look at that.
See?
Beautiful. You're amazing.
Nah.
That was good.
I'm just Sarah.
Okay, so do you want me to read what the book says?
Yeah, let's see what the book has.
Because it says basically what you just said.
All right. Yep.
And she's never seen this deck before.
No, I
never.
Didn't know you had it.
I've been carrying it around in my purse like a weirdo. I love it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm easing my way into it. Okay.
I like it.
Okay, so it says egg. The great beginnings, all is potential. Your destiny is unknown but unlimited. You said all that. This is a time of great blah, blah, blah. Embrace possibilities. Know your environment and nourishment will impact who you turn out to be.
Yeah.
Anything and everything is possible. This is a tender new time of beginning. Allow that love, allow those that love you to care for you.
I also said that too.
And then here's the shadow. So this one gets a little bit of the shadow part. Um, at this time, any negative influence you allow into your life will limit your potential and growth.
I mean, I think that's pretty much any time.
A very sensitive time for you. Do not limit yourself by negative thoughts or behavior.
Your solar plexus. Keep that going.
Yes. Okay. And then let's see. So this one is honeybee kind of theme. So then it says in the physical realm. Let's see. The honeybee, the worker, and the drone spend 72 hours as an egg.
Wow.
After 3 days, the larva emerges and then is tended to by the nurse bees. In this stage of development, the queen can be raised. And their destiny as whether to be a worker or a queen is completely dependent on their diet.
Interesting. Interesting. I mean, we should probably think that too. If you're just gonna be a regular worker bee or a queen, you should probably eat good.
That's
the thing. Right?
That's deep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Queens eat healthy.
Queens get to eat royal jelly.
Yeah, this is true. See, there you go.
I'm about to get some.
I want some royal jelly. It actually sounds kind of gross, though. I don't know about that.
Okay. All right, let me try.
All right.
Pick one for you.
You can do it.
Let's see. Off the cuff. Are you still recording? You are. Good. Okay. Oh, you're the sun! The sunshine. Oh, I see. This is going to be a little bit tougher for me.
Okay.
Let's see what I feel. Okay, so this sunshine is, it looks like it's far away, but the sun is big and the bee is big. So I feel like we're looking at this from far away, but you're very close to like where you're supposed to be in life, but we're still just looking at it through like great perspective.
Yes.
You're not quite there yet, but it feels to me like you've been through a lot. And then there's a lot of flowers on the bottom, which feel closer to me. So I feel like the seeds that you've been planting are starting to blossom, and your life is kind of on the right track, and you're getting closer to that sunshine.
I like it. See?
Okay. Let's see. All right, 44. Let's see what they say.
And then what's extra interesting is then you're going to pull this exact same card for someone else, and you're going to see different things.
Feel different. That's true.
That's how it works.
True.
You're pulling on the power of yourself.
Oh, let's see. So in the book it says, all is good and right with the world. All is as it should be.
That's what you said.
The source of all.
Ooh.
The source.
Tapping into the source.
I love it. All right. Well, that's fun.
You know how to do it. Work with that more. Definitely work. You know, the ending. Oh, we have our ending quote for the day.
We have our midlife gem for the
Yes,
day.
we do have our midlife gem for the day.
Okay.
Yeah. What is our midlife gem?
All right. So today it is, in the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take.
I have always had a hard time with this one.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Because I don't agree.
Oh.
I took chances and regretted them.
Oh.
So I am a person that usually does take the chances. I take all the chances. I wander around. I'm like, oh, this seems fun. Let me do this. So I don't really put a lot of thought into a lot of things that I do. And I have taken a lot of chances that did not turn out well, and I regret them.
Okay.
So
we're gonna have to get into that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get into that.
Yeah.
Later. Interesting. See, and for me, I hear that and I'm inspired. Like for me, it's like, go do your shit, Angela.
Yeah. Start taking chances.
Yes. Do something.
And then really most people probably do need to take more chances, and maybe some people like me need to take less chances. Maybe that's what the actual gem is here today. Pick and choose your chances. Is that how we want to end up with it now? Like,
I like it. I like it. Yeah, midlife. We are midlife.
Be a little more conscious of your chances.
Yes. Take careful chances.
There you go.
I like it. All right. And with that, we are done.
Peace.
Week.